I know I get called an asshole all the time. But listen, it's like this. All right. Okay, first of all, like this one time, for example, I was just minding my business, right? And I was with somebody and we went somewhere. And there's a chick I know. I guess she was like my friend, I guess. I didn't hate her. She wasn't like my best friend. I didn't hate her. We was cool, we was homies, you know. And so I went over there and she was smoking marijuana when I went over there and I didn't say nothing. I don't smoke it. But I didn't say nothing, so I just kept my mouth shut, and she was saying I smoke marijuana now. And I'm like, okay. And if you ever notice the more quiet you are, the more somebody else starts talking. I was quiet because I didn't want to say nothing because I don't smoke it, but at the same time, that's her business. She wants to smoke it, whatever. So the more quiet I was, the more she was talking. So she started talking about why she was smoking it. And what she said was that she smoked it because it made her lose weight. Well, I looked at her, and from what I remembered last time I seen her, if I had to think about it and I looked at it after she said that, I noticed that it looked like she actually got bigger. But I didn't say nothing because I'm trying to keep an open mind and I try to take everything with a grain of salt. And I try to keep my mouth shut whenever when I'm able to keep my mouth shut and whatever. So, anyways, I kept my mouth completely shut because like I said, I try to keep an open mind. I try not to judge. But to me, after she said something, I looked and paid attention. And actually, to me, it looked like she got bigger. So the more I kept my mouth shut, the more she started talking. And I'm like, oh man, I hope she doesn't ask me. I hope she doesn't ask me. I hope she doesn't ask me. Because if she asks me, I'm not going to be able to lie because I can't lie good. I am not a good liar and I don't like to lie. And I'm just so, I didn't have any, I was trying so hard to be quiet. I didn't have anything prepared to say. If she did ask me, I was just thinking she wouldn't dare. She would not dare. There's no way in hell she's going to ask. There's just no way. And I thought maybe I should start talking. Before I even had a chance to start talking, I was interrupted. Well, that's not what she asked me, but I don't know what she said. I can't remember. I was at that point, the only thing going in my mind right then and there was, please don't ask me that. So I tried to get my mind off of it. She was talking about something, and so my other friend that was there started arguing, going. I was like, no, 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 don't. She finally, my other friend that was there that I went with, she started arguing with her. No, I don't think you lost weight. I think you gained weight. I was like, oh, great. Now she's going to ask my opinion. Thanks a lot. I elbowed her. My friend yeah, I did. I elbowed her. I elbowed her hard, too. I was pissed. Well, she was like, I'll go get my clothes and I'll prove this, that I lost weight. I'm smaller. And so when she went upstairs, I looked at my friend that brought me there and I was like, look, she's going to end up asking my opinion, don't you? And I was like, I'm out of here. And I was like, I'm about to leave. And so I took off before she came downstairs because I knew that she was going to ask my opinion. I didn't want to lie and I didn't want to be mean. So I left out the door, okay? And then whenever I talked to my other friend that took me there later, I was like, look, it's like this. I was like, it's like this. See, if the pot was making... She said that my friend said that the pot was making her delusional and she thought she was losing weight. And I said, look, if the pot made her like that and that's what she thought, then let her think that. I was like, the only way I fucking would have been able to save myself if she asked me that. The only way I would have been able to fucking get out of that shit is if I came up with something smooth to say where I wasn't lying, but I wasn't. But there's also a thing called lying by mission. I'm just glad that I got out there and ready. See, the thing about it is no one would leave because listen, say I stayed there, right? Say I stayed there at that place and I waited for her to come downstairs. I know she was going to ask me because my other friend disagreed with her. Well, when she came downstairs and she asked me, I would have probably said, no, I don't think that you lost weight. It looks, and if she would have said, does it look like you gained weight? I would have probably said yes. And then I would have been an asshole, see? So I dodged a bullet. I decided not to be an asshole. I was like, look, I know where this has been. I've been in this situation before. So you guys, I'm learning from my mistakes. Hello, holler if you hear me. Anyways, that was a trying time. I was like, this is a test. I hate when I'm in situations where this has got to be a test. You got to be testing me. Like, every time I'm saying to myself, hey, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be polite. I'm going to think before. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get... It's like something comes in my way, and it's like, okay, I'm testing you. You got to be testing me. I mean, I hate to say it, but, like, I guess I try to, like, seize the opportunity to It's, oh, thank you for the test. Yeah. Well, sometimes I'm just not in the mood, you guys. I don't get no sleep for that shit. I don't get no sleep. I promise I don't. And the reason why I don't get no sleep started all back when I was a little kid. When I started getting what the doctors call sleep paralysis. I told you guys about this 100 times. That's why I don't sleep well. It's not because I'm scared anymore. I can actually deal with it now. It's just the fact that I'm so used to not sleeping from all the times I was scared of it that I'm used to not sleeping now. It's like a thing. Anyways, Mars is my planet, Pluto actually, which goes retrograde for about half of each year, every year. It's currently retrograde right now, and Aquarius, it's about to move retrograde in Capricorn and stay that way until the first week of October sometime. Well, Pluto retrograde is all about, when Pluto goes retrograde, it's about, focusing on things like inward, like fixing yourself and focusing on your thoughts and your feelings and healing old emotional wounds and things like that. It's about inward self-work and improvement. And then when Pluto goes direct for the other half of the year, it's about outward things. It's things outside of you. So right now, with Pluto being retrograde for the next until October, I'm going to be doing a lot of self-reflection, a lot of self-improvements and things like that, and looking at where I'm the problem and trying to fix all that. And so if this would have been, if this situation would have happened when Pluto was direct, I probably would have said that, and I probably would have got called an asshole. I don't mean to laugh. It's not that funny. You guys, I'm learning from my mistakes. The most important thing is I left the situation before it got to me being an asshole. That's what it is. You guys, I don't like to sugarcoat nothing. If someone asks me something, I like to tell them. That's why I walked out. Anyways, I'm learning. I'm improving. I'm doing better. That's what it is. I mean, it helps me sleep at night.